Meghan Markle is sharing a new photograph of Prince Harry with their children, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet, after he conducted an emotional interview with the BBC last week. On Saturday, May 3rd, the Duchess of Sussex posted a black and white picture of her husband holding hands with Archie and carrying Lili on his shoulders without a caption. A day earlier, the prince voiced his hopes for reconciliation with the royal family in a BBC interview following a major setback in an ongoing legal battle regarding his security in the UK. In his conversation, the Duke of Sussex explained that he still feels it's unsafe to return to his native country with his wife and kids.
I can't see a world in which I would be bringing my wife and children back to the UK at this point. And the things that they're going to miss is, well, everything. You know, I love my country. I always have done, despite what some people in that country have done. So, you know, I miss the UK. I miss parts of the UK, of course I do. And I think that it's really quite sad that I won't be able to show, you know, my children my homeland. There have been so many disagreements, differences between me and some of my family. This current situation that has been ongoing for 5 years with regard to human life and safety is the sticking point. It is the only thing that's left. Of course, some members of my family will never forgive me for writing a book. Of course, they will never forgive me for lots of things. But, you know, there is. I would love reconciliation with my family. You know, there's no point in continuing to fight anymore.
The 40-year-old noted that the situation is especially painful given Father King Charles's cancer battle, claiming that the monarch has cut off communication between them.
You know, life is a precious thing, and I'm acutely aware of the fragility of that. I can only come to the UK safely if I'm invited. And you know, there is a lot of control and ability in my father's hands. Ultimately, this whole thing could be resolved through him, not necessarily by intervening, but by stepping aside, allowing the experts to do what is necessary and to carry out an RMB. That said, this all was initiated under a previous government. As I said, life is precious. I don't know how much longer my father has. You know, he won't speak to me because of this security stuff. But it would be nice to reconcile. As I learned through the First Nations throughout Canada, because of the Invictus Games, their goal in life was always truth and reconciliation.
Following Harry's comments, Buckingham Palace noted in a statement that all of these issues have been examined repeatedly and meticulously by the courts, with the same conclusion reached on each occasion. Harry's BBC appearance came hours after he lost his years-long appeal to personally pay for royal-level security for himself, Meghan, and their children across the pond. The Sussexes lost their taxpayer-funded police protection after stepping down as senior working royals in 2020.